Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Here we have another crazy story. Get low. He from New York. They said that he was a Crip, but he wasn't a regular Crip. They said he was loved by Bloods and Crips alike. But I'm trying to figure out, I'm looking at this man right here and I'm saying, wow, he's an adult. Why would an adult want to be involved in a gang? I thought it was so confusing. But he's not the only one. A lot of these adults, they want to be gang members. Imagine that. Imagine an adult gang member. It's crazy, though.
Today, we want what's real, gang. I need this shit. You see, like, this is concrete. You know what I'm saying? It's the sword, gang. Like, we need that. We don't want nothing that's gonna have niggas talking about questioning, yo, what's that is? Where them niggas from? Nah, I'm not into that. Niggas gotta know what that is. You feel me, Rick? Like, niggas gotta know what that is on Crip. Like, so when the homies, like I said, when we go back west, it's simple, nigga. The homeboys already know what's going on out here with us. Like, it's tapped in. We super tapped in, nigga. We knots is tied, nigga. But back, like I said, like back then.
But either way, this young man right here, well, he's not too young. I believe he was 40, 41 years old. He never wanted to get out that life. For whatever reason, these individuals, not just from New York, from all over, matter of fact, it's like becoming a gang member. It's like getting a career. Imagine that. And these individuals want to go ahead and retire as that. Imagine that. Imagine you say, you know what, I'm retiring as a gang member. Keep in mind, being a gang member is so dangerous. So it's almost impossible to retire as a gang member. But these adults call themselves gang members. I don't know. But here what Get Low was saying, how he was living his life. Bragging about being an adult Crip. Bragging about being an adult gang member.
That 8-ball, once that 8-ball broke, got the three-letter gangs. The three-letter gangs really took over this whole shit.
Okay.
Teams and, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
when you speak of three-letter gangs, it's
like OYG and we're not shitting on y'all.
That's like Crews type shit.
Yeah, Crews became more important than gangs, and that's what fucked this shit.
Do you feel like that's the originality of New York City, though? Because we used to be Crews before we was gangs.
Nah, hell no. I can't say that. I could agree to disagree, but I can't say that.
Everybody got their opinion.
It's like, nigga, we took an oath for this shit.
Yeah.
We ain't take no oath being in no crew.
Yeah.
We took an oath for...
These individuals say they took an oath to be down and outers, low lives. Imagine that. Imagine taking I have to admit, that guy in the blue, he seemed like he took an oath twice. Imagine taking an oath 2 times. See, I made up my mind to throw it all away. To make my kids grow up and don't know me. Imagine that. To go to jail. Imagine that. These individuals never made up their minds to come together to buy property. I wonder why they never made up their minds to come together to buy property. So they could say, you know what, we own something. No, they never do that. I don't know what they made up their mind to do. I know what it is. I'm not going to say it, though.
Rules break up, nigga. You know what I mean? We gotta stick by these rules that come with this shit.
Okay.
You know that. The oath separate the three-letter gangs from the gang. You dig what I'm saying? It's an oath, it's a written. This is something that we sat in our crib and embedded in our soul. Like, nigga, we gonna stand on business with this shit.
So how do you feel about, like, basically, because there's a lot of people that be saying, like, if you jack in the gang and then you jack in the crew at the same time, double jacking type shit.
And that's why we don't allow that, right?
So that's why Get Low's gone right now. Grown man, trapped in that life. It's like he was a child in an adult's body. Imagine that. His mind wasn't working properly, even though he was a father. He started standing on the block and representing for Crips, even though it's a West Coast thing. He was jacking other individuals' custom and lifestyle. Caught up to him, though. But I'm trying to figure out why these grown adults will want to be gang members. You would think gang members say, you know what, maybe teenagers, but definitely once you turn about 23, 24, 25 years old or older, you say, you know what, I can't be a gang member no more. I can't do that no more. Imagine that. But either way, that didn't happen. Get Low, he retired. He won't. I mean, hear what he's saying though.
You see this right here? It's one thing over here. That's GL. You know the vibe. 6-0. That's it. You can't be nothing else. We not with that, nigga, because you're not going to bring them problems to us, and then we got to inherit that. We not doing that, because we already got our own shit we dealing with. Like, we don't want no extra at all. We not doing that.
You a 300 gang, and you claiming GL, and your 300 gang got beef, and we love you. Now we in that. Now we ain't got time for that.
You get to the point where there's gonna be grandfather gang members. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just trying to figure why these gang members look so old. I'm old right now, but they look old enough to be my father. Imagine that. So that's what's going on with Get Low and a lot of these other fellow gang members. They decide to be gang members forever. And things usually catch up to them. It usually does, because being a gang member, it's a very dangerous life. You're basically saying, you know what? I'm ready to throw it all away. I'm ready to accept anything that comes along with throwing it all away. Imagine that.
I'm menace. I'm GL over everything.
That's that little nigga shit. You feel me? That's that little kid
That shit, though.
That's his
none
own
of that problem, you feel me?
Yeah, we not.
None of that shit got nothing to do with GL, though.
Okay. Now I don't want to cap on the camera. I'm GPOs from the Heights, though. And half of them is 6-0 Crip. And the bro is family. But they both though.
But y'all just don't let nothing get in the way of y'all basically what y'all got going on.
Shit could never, nigga. These my brothers, nigga.
They
Nigga, listen. We already, I can't say we outnumbered because this shit spread. Why? It's a worldwide thing. But before, a few years ago, a lot of niggas had the ups on us because they was overpopulated of their own kind. You feel me? But now, nigga, it's like you can't go nowhere without niggas getting that word. It's quiet. It's quiet. Like, nigga, what's RP Nip 2, nigga? Let's not forget. Moment of silence for Cuz. Moment of silence for Cuz. On 6-0 Crip. Yeah, but you know, Nip turned a lot of niggas fans and a lot of niggas jumped on the shit. Like, you know how that shit goes.
Okay, so you say because...
Imagine that. Imagine being influenced by a next man. Imagine not having your own mind, make your own decision. A next man say, you know what? You want to throw it all away? Say, yeah, I'm ready.
When Nip came out, basically a lot of people started jacking the 6-0 joint.
They started understanding like, oh, this shit's really different. Different, gang.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like there was a lot of different gangs out here.
On neighborhood Crip, don't even forget it.
Okay.
Like, that's my brother, nigga.
Yeah, nothing
Cry
wrong.
when Cuz died.
So that's what's going on with Get Low. You know, he wants to be a gang member. He fell in love with that 6-0. He fell in love with Crippin'. But I told you, I heard that song a long time ago. Crippin' ain't easy, but it sure is fun. Until you realize it's not fun. It's never fun being a life of a gang, because they say these gang members, they're not promoting prosperity like back in the days had those Black Panthers. These brand new gangs, they're just promoting violence against each other. Imagine that. They're just destroying each other. And they said they pledged the allegiance to destroy each other. So that's why Get Low had to go, because someone pledged the allegiance to just destroy him. I mean, destroy each other. You know what I mean? And he was one of them. I mean, just talking that shit. Brothers. Brotherly love. Only thing that comes along with it, if you're a gang member, is pain. Imagine that. Imagine wanting to be indulged in brotherly love. The only thing that comes along with it is pain, because you know what? You say, you know what? I want to be a gang member. I saw someone else, they say they was a gang member, and I thought they were so cool, and I want to be like them. Unbelievable. Grown man gang members. Where do they do that at, though? Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Here we have another crazy story. Get Low. What a name, Get Low. I'm assuming Get Low got his name because you know what? You know where he got the name from. I don't know where he got the name from, but I'm assuming Get Low. But either way, everybody's like, they're upset that Get Low is gone. They really are.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying, but his last post has just seemed like just strange, like he's seen something, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know, man, you know what I mean? But I just, you know, brothers got to be on point, man. If you out there in the streets, you gang banging, you know what I mean? You still in these streets, you still walking that thin line, you got to be on point.
Here's the thing right here. Here's the thing right here. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Here's one of the issues right here. These individuals who call themselves gang members, they're so irresponsible. Imagine that. Imagine being irresponsible. Reason why I say that, Get Low. Not only was he a gang member, but he was a father. You would have thought when he became a father, he'd say, you know what? I'm dropping my flag. You know what? I'm out the street life. But no. These individuals, I mean, I don't know. I just have to, I don't know.
You got to know what you're doing. You got to keep that soldier mentality. You can't fall into the ways of the streets now, because everybody is lax. Everybody is lax, and everybody is getting left. Every day is something going on. You know what I'm saying? Every day is something going on. Somebody dropping. A new body dropping. Old, new, young.
So that's what's going on right here. These individual gang members from New York, instead of telling everybody drop the flag, drop their flag, enough is enough, no. They just say, you know what? You gotta be more careful on these streets. You gotta know how to move on these streets. These individuals, they will never learn. You would think after Get Low passed, they would say, you know what? It's official now. Out of respect for this man, we're going to drop the flag. But no, these individuals think they know how to move on these streets. And they really don't. I mean, they really don't. They just don't.
Middle age. Everybody dropping. But yeah, man, salute to the brother, man. His whole family, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's a big loss. It's a big loss for the Crip neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about the neighborhood Crip 60s. I'm talking
Crip neighborhoods. These Crip members don't have any neighborhoods. Imagine that. Imagine these Crip members come together and decide to really actually get a neighborhood, but no. That will never happen. I wonder why. I know why. Because these Crip members, only thing they know how to do is go to jail and unalive each other. And get unalived, that's it. They don't know how to do anything positive. Not one thing at all in the world. And that's the issue. These individuals expect to cause mischief and mayhem in the neighborhood. And expect to live a good life. Are they going crazy? They must be.
all the Crips that love this dude. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because not just one set love this dude. Okay. Not just 60s love this dude. You got 8 Trays that love him. 8 Deuce Trays that love him. 4 Trays that love him. You understand what I'm saying? You got all types of Crips from Brooklyn that love this dude.
Imagine that. These individuals Get Low, but they don't love him enough to start living a good, prosperous lifestyle. They don't love him that much. They don't love him that much, so you know what? We see that this Crip ain't working. You saw how they did Get Low. They did him bad. He went out to have fun and could imagine that. You can't even have fun as a Crip gang member anymore. But here's the issue right here. These individuals, sometimes they want to be gang members for so long, not realizing if you're going to be a gang member, at least by the age of, 25, you should be out that gang. You should be focusing on more productive things, but no. A lot of these individuals,
you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that's a big one for the Lokes, man. Salute to him, though.
But I heard he messed with a lot of bloods too, a lot of the homies.
Yeah, facts.
like I said, everything I heard about homie was solid. I never heard no slime on son name.
Okay.
You know, a good street soldier.
These individuals can say whatever they want. I heard some things on his name. I heard smut on his name. But either way, these individuals call themselves soldiers and they have no tanks. Imagine being a soldier with no tanks. Imagine being a soldier with no ranking. Imagine being a soldier with no pension. Are you really just a soldier or are you just a crash dummy? Most likely these individuals, they're just crash dummies. Call themselves soldiers. Soldier! These individuals don't know what size uniform to wear and they call themselves soldiers.
Lost another good soldier, you know what I'm saying? That's how I be looking at it, bro. You know, the factions or what side, you know, we all black people, you know what I'm saying? We all black and brown for the most part, white or whatever. Whatever, Mexican, whatever, no matter what you, if you in the hood, then we all really neighbors. We already kin. We already family out there in them streets. We don't look at it.
These individuals are not family out here in these streets. These individuals are notorious trigger pullers, enemies, hateful individuals. Someone hated Get Low. That's why they did that to him. Imagine that. Imagine these individuals calling themselves family and he's making things up.
But that's what it really is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
we don't look at it like that. And before we slide to the next topic, I just want to big up them brothers pushing peace out there in Brownsville. I think I seen G Baby up there. P Gutter. I posted them all in my in the section of